characters. Another question which somebody mentioned, which I think is very interesting how they worded this question as well, is by Marcia. Will Ella's darkness be explored in this season? Which I think is a very clever way of wording it, because that ties very much into Ella's character and her development this season.
Well, as you've seen in the trailer, they are Ella does, or God does seem to be telling someone about darkness and light, and who knows who that is, but it does seem to be in Ella's lab. So I think we have a pretty good guess who it is. And yeah, so much of it, it's so fun to play with these characters and stretch them to their breaking points and then see them regrow. And you know, like Ella's arc, she was having a crisis of faith last season, and this is a crisis of self. She's looking at her darkness and facing is a big part of what we'll be exploring in 5B.
I'm a huge Ella fan.
And I'm laughing because Joe just texted me that what was in the trailer. I'm like, oh yeah, right.
Sneaky texting during an interview. That was impressive. I didn't notice that. It's not your first time.
Yeah, Joe's a very good multitasker. It's true.
Yeah, but I'm a huge Ella fan. I think Amy's absolutely brilliant. And obviously she seems, I've never met Amy before, but she seems like a bubbly character in real life. And to kind of have that dark side for Ella, I don't know if that's tough for her to do, or is it tough for you guys seeing such a happy-go-lucky person having to show this kind of darker side to themselves?
Well, you know, it's funny because Amy's character and the character of Ella Lopez, I mean, when we very first started exploring, you know, sort of a darker side or these darker elements of her character, we got warnings from everybody, and we you know, kept ourselves in check, because we were like, do we want to do this to our happiest character, to our sort of, you know, sunshine and roses character? We're like, you know, that's not fair. And I think that's part of what we try to do in our show is show that everybody has dark and light in them, everybody. And that a lot of times the characters or the people that we know that you know, present the happiest face have some of the darkest hidden sides that they struggle with, because everybody thinks they're supposed to be, you know, like happy all the time. And so I think that's what I love about her, is that she's not an unhappy character because she has dark feelings and dark thoughts. Like that's all of us.
Yeah, let's normalize that really cheery people are also dealing with stuff. And I think that is a nice thing to do on our show.
It's definitely a theme for the season on a whole, is looking at people's light and dark sides and what they are willing to do. Like, I know Dan has always kind of battled with that light and darkness, but now we're starting to see it more in the other characters. And I think the character of Dan has a really good kind of episode arc in 5B, and I think it's safe to say he actually has an episode dedicated to him. I think we can say that without revealing too much. And that episode is just Easter egg filled.
Yes, that episode has a lot of callbacks to the life of Dan Espinosa over the entire series.
It's our love letter, even though it's torturing as well.
Yeah. Dan